NotJah Witness here, and you're gonna get fucked today, Paul, you fake French profiterole, but I'm not talking about by Shannon. So first they put me against Jimmy, and he was my first warm-up, so I was happy to concede the loss to his wankery. But Paul, then they had me go up against John, and you watched in horror as I dragged his naked screaming ass through the street. Now I'm not saying anything, but he has a solid 30k sub count and is growing rapidly, yet you are barely even hitting 20k and stagnant, yet walking around like your auntie. I may be small in many ways, I haven't even hit 500, so there's no doubt I am the underdog in this fight, but the one thing the big guys don't realise is the little guys are a lot faster, and I would be happy to verbally run circles around your North American ass before metaphorically curb stomping you with the spurs of my Australia cowboy boot. And hey, if I do win, you know that you can only blame our beloved Shannon there. Without her finding and supporting me, I wouldn't be here busting your balls. We all know Paul is a common name in Christianity, going all the way back to our biblical Paul, the artist formerly known as Saul, who we all know as that apostate who had a midlife crisis and followed the fairies and helped fuck over the following 2,000 fucking years. So I won't go there. Instead, I just did a Googling and found a more appropriate meaning, until your midlife crisis kicks in, that is. Paul in Latin is Paulus, which means small. Ah, well, how about that? Shoe fits. Just happens to be a small shoe for small feet attached to a small man. If that went past your slow asses, I am telling everyone that you have a small cock. I still have that photo you accidentally sent me. Gia, so, of Gia. Gia is an Italian baby name meaning God is gracious. So, Paul, obviously you didn't choose your first name, but you did choose the end of it for your channel. So why in the ass-raping fuck did you name yourself God is gracious as an atheist channel? Shannon, you watch out for that midlife crisis when Paul drops everything to preach the good word of Jesus. I used to like your avatar, Paulie, and I know that might give you a big head. But then I saw a picture of you in real life. I think you may need to find a better artist for your avatar, as it is, shall we say, exaggerated. Is it true the creators of Popeye are suing you for copyright over your avatar's arms? Your avatar looks like a beefy hockey player maybe, but in real life you look more like Couch Potato playing some pussy ice hockey video game on your phony cunt box. I'd say you look more like a nerd in some computer research lab with doing social media for a big company instead of a muscular guy taking on AIG. Wow, wait a minute. Seriously, Paul, you are balls deep and committed to taking on a fucking Aussie bogan tosser, and not just any, but the one so fucking stupid that we kicked his ass off our paradise island, and only America were foolish enough to take him in. And they don't let any fucker migrate there, the separatist cunts. You're meant to be a Canadian, Paul, and you take on a spanner from down under who moved to the Bible Belt. Way to punch up, mate. I mean, how much of a pussy do you have to be to pick a fight with a mentally handicapped cunt? You're a fucking bully, mate. But let me guess, you're sorry. Why have you got such a hard-on for Christians, you fucking Canadian twat waffle? I'll bet that when you go to America, instead of ordering buffalo wings, you try to order murdered reindeer wings, just to piss on all the Christians that way too. What sort of Canadian is that much of a cunt, eh? Paul's a former Mennonite. You were a cunt hair away from being a goddamn Amish, you blonde-haired, blue-eyed, wannabe bicep-implanted motherfucker. I know I'm an Aussie who used to be a J-dub, but whoever heard of a cunt-Canadian young earth creationist? It's a shame, Paul, you let your nation down, mate. I really thought Canadians were more like Mexicans than Americans. You know, I thought they had brains. So, geeks, thank you for having me on again, and Paul, I love you, mate. May the best arsehole win. And I've been your imaginary underworld apostate, NotJah Witness.